Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to you all wherever you are in the world. My name is Nick Ferrand, and these are my Italian one-take property tours. Now, today I'm back in my beloved Florence, and I just adore this city. And later on in this tour, we are going to tour a new development. Yes, that's right. All done in a modern 21st century style, and I really can't wait. But first of all, what I wanted to bring you to is one of the pieces of architectural bliss, joy, which I love in Florence. And I think that it's really overlooked. You know, when you come to Florence, you're going to go to the Uffizi, you want to see David, you're going to walk around the Renaissance streets, go to the Ponte Vecchio, you know, enjoy Florence for what it is. But this, for me, is an incredible building. Now, I am standing in the station of Santa Maria Novella, and this station is a modernist architectural jewel. It is gorgeous. Now, this station has over 97 million people pass through it every year, and I'm sure some of you who are watching this channel right now have been to the station. But have you ever stopped, you know, and because obviously you're taking your train, and just looked at the magnificence of this architecture? Now, this architecture and this building was built in the 1930s. Now, initially, the architect from that period was connected to Mussolini's government, and the plans were submitted to the mayor, and it was published in the local paper, and everybody went up in arms. And so therefore they decided what they should do is open it as a competition, and over 100 architects applied to actually have the design to build this station. And there was a collective of architects which was called Gruppo Toscano, and they won the bid to build the station. Now, a little thing that I didn't know is that this station was originally built in the mid-19th century, and it was much closer to the church. It had a different name, and it was built by Brunel, one of the greatest engineers, and I didn't know that. Now, the building here started work in 1933, and it took approximately 2 years to build, and they had over 700 workers. And you've got sandstone, you've got marble, you've got basically a glass walkway which is perpendicular to the trains coming in to signify that you have ended your journey. The thought that went into this is just amazing, and I do love this building. It's done in a modernist style. It's a kind of Corbusier, right, clean lines, less is more. So we're going to have a quick tour around the station, and then we're going to go on to the main event, which is this amazing development. Are you ready? Let's go. What I absolutely adore about this building, that it hasn't been molested, hasn't been destroyed, and although that the shops are now modern, they used to have a bar here and a restaurant, it just is in its original form. I just think it's the most beautiful piece of architecture. Well, I'm not going to go as far as saying the most beautiful piece of architecture in Florence, but I am going to tell you this is just an outstanding station. I love the fact that they haven't taken away the pictures, which are all in black and white. I mean, they've added digital signs for the trains, but they've left all the original pictures. Just making my way through a very busy ticket office, but I'm going to come to the middle and just pull up. Do you see how the glass curves? Stunning. Can you see the marble and the brass rail which is going down, and the way the marble's curved? Oh, look at that. What a staircase. Yeah, you can't build these things anymore. They're just too expensive to build. This must have been a clipperboard that rotated. Do you remember that sound? Oh, it's so nice that they haven't taken it away. In the main ticket hall, right opposite the tickets, there's a bookshop. And next to the bookshop, they have an exhibition of the train station. And if you've got an extra 10 minutes, it's certainly worthwhile coming and having a look. Well, here I am, just arrived, and what a magnificent building this is. This is modernism in its pure form, 1930s glory. And inside this building today, we are going to tour what is just probably the best development which has happened in the 21st century in Florence. Okay, so I'm just walking through into the main courtyard, and if I lift up, you can see the entrance into what was an old tobacco factory from the 1930s. It's powerful, isn't it? The building itself, it really has, you know, straight lines and function. It's really fantastic. And there is a fashion school which has taken over quite a large chunk of the building, and they are one of the best fashion schools in Italy. Now, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go up to the roof terrace, and I'm going to show you the panoramic view of Florence. So I've had kind permission to go onto the roof, and what's important is I want to give you an overview of the building. So we are my own little drone. Now, what you can see there right in front of us at the end of the building is basically what will be at a later stage a hotel, and either side, looking down to the left and the right, are going to be commercial spaces. On the ground floor there are restaurants, and I've just had lunch there, and there's a walkway, and in the middle there's a beautiful garden on top of the roof, and there's going to be an art centre and an exhibition space which is below. So I mean, the developers have really thought carefully about who this is going to appeal to. And I really like that. Now, for all you young men out there, everybody used to like a big crane. And I had one as well. Now, coming into view, and we're going to walk over. Sorry, just clear my throat. You can see the first phase one of the development with the builders working on site, and we are going to try to get inside to show you the building in its raw state. I'm not quite sure whether we're going to get access, but we'll wait and see. There might be an insurance issue, but I'm going to do my very best for you. But as the camera pulls round, you are now going to understand exactly where I am. I am 15, maximum a 30-minute walk away from the centre of Florence. And I have been told that there is a new tram which is being built, which is going to come right by this building, and you'll be able to take it to get into the centre of Florence in 10 minutes. Oh, it couldn't be better, could it? Okay, this lovely man, Alessandro, has just let me into the secret part of the building. And as we come around this corner, you are just going to be utterly amazed by the structure. I mean, really, the middle of Florence. Yeah, you can immediately understand why, a developer would want to take this on. Here, the building has been built earthquake-proof, solid concrete and steel construction. Right, I've just walked into another room, and the ceiling's got to be 25 feet high. Look at that. I mean, there's a fashion school here, and this is a fashion shoot on its own, isn't it? It's just fantastic. Look at that machine over there. Oh, wow. I don't know how many workers worked in this factory. I'm going to try to find out, but I just want to show you this. That is incredible. Hang on a minute. Hang on. Push the buttons. Oh, it's just phenomenal. Oh, I want it. I really do. If I come back and then I pull around, well, that's a work of art in itself. It looks a little bit like Janis Kapoor, doesn't it? Oh, it's beautiful. What a space. Can you imagine an industrial style hotel here? Okay, Alexandra has brought us up to the second floor, and I just really want to show you this because this is just phenomenal. What a blank canvas. Now, this must have been the main factory where they made the cigars and the tobacco, because what I've been told is that they painted the windows blue to reflect the direct sunlight so that the tobacco wouldn't dry out. What an incredible structure. Oh, you can just see it. I want it wabi-sabi, please. Right, I'm just walking back now to the entrance, and I mean, those gates really. I mean, what can I say? Oh, it looks like a fridge door. Are we? Yes, of course we are. Let me just pull this open. Is it open? Yes. I've hit the jackpot. Oh, wow. Oh, look at it. Oh, it's incredible. I'm lost for words. What clever developers. And if you're a hotelier with any style about you, I would be jumping on this. Now we are going to discuss the development with Lorenzo, is one of the sales managers, and we're just going to go in now to the sales office. Yeah, it looks incredible. I'm just going to pop down here because I want to give you an aerial view. No, I don't use drones. And here it is with Florence in the background. Stay on target. And I'm just going to lift up now. And literally what you've got is the view which we saw when we were on the roof. Oh, isn't it just incredible? What a lovely display as well. Oh, I think that's fantastic. Right, let me introduce you to Lorenzo. Lorenzo, hi.
Hi, Nick.
Hang on, I'll just change the other hand so I can shake your hand as well.
Hi, Nick. Thanks for coming to meet us in Manifattura Tabacchi.
Thank you so much. It's been a pleasure. It's just so exciting to be here. What a building.
We are honored to have you here.
Thank you.
Let me introduce you the project and show you how the development is going on.
Okay.
We can take a look at this map here.
Okay, let me just bring the camera around so I can just show.
Yes, this is our digital desk where we usually show the floor plans to our potential buyers. And this is one of the...
So this is the plan of the development.
Exactly, exactly.
So where are we at this moment in time then?
Exactly, we are here in this point in our sales office.
Wow, the development is huge.
Yes, it's 160,000 square meters.
160,000 square meters.
Exactly, it's the biggest project actually in Florence and for a long time. The development is starting from the center, the heart of Manifattura Tabacchi, which was the productive site of the whole complex, and it was opened in the middle of April. It's a space that is retail and offices, while the central building, that is the one on your left, is the one that is dedicated to contemporary art, with spaces for exhibitions, events, and there will be...
I saw that space. I thought it was phenomenal.
Yes.
It's just so interesting to have, again, very clever developers to introduce that to this concept. I think it's just fantastic.
Absolutely. The whole project was based on values rather than only profit. So art, creativity, handcraftship are the basis of all the project, and we are very proud of it.
So you just told me that it was based not on profit.
Not only.
Very good. I'm loving it already.
Yes.
And we are now working on phase one.
Yes.
Is that correct? And how many apartments are in phase one?
Actually, there are 48 apartments on sale, but we did a great job and they are almost finished.
Oh.
Yes.
Wow.
But there will be a new one to come.
And when is phase two coming? If I wanted to buy one of these apartments, how long do I have to wait? Can I buy one right away?
You can buy them from September. On September, there will be the pre-sale for the new building, the B8.
Yes.
But we still have some good apartments on sale for Puro and Aniglia, the two buildings that are now selling.
So I suggest that anyone who wants to buy an apartment here is to get in contact with you as soon as possible.
Yes, absolutely. And to Nick too.
Thank you very much. I would like to go down to the showroom now so we can have a look at the actual finishes.
Sure. Come with me, please.
So these are the materials which you can use or you can choose for your apartment. Is that correct?
Yes, here we have some samples of the materials that could get into the apartment. We have different materials. This is the part of the industrial design building. So we have wood, we have resin, ceramic, and we even have that semi-retro granilla style tile.
Yeah, I have those in my house. I actually love them. I think they're fantastic. Everyone wants to rip them out, but I think they're just beautiful. And I also like the kind of industrial style wood that you've got here, you know, which looks like it's been sawn instead of through a mill. I think that's just beautiful as well. It really is just gorgeous. Okay, Lorenzo, so now we're going to come down and have a look at these. What are... Well, I think they're designer kitchens, aren't they? Let's have a look at them.
Yes, those are beautiful Boffi kitchen.
It's made by Boffi. Well, no
Yes.
wonder it's beautiful.
One of the top brands of Italian design. And you can fit this kitchen in all of the apartments.
So this is the first phase kitchen in the apartment. And I see they have very expensive induction hobs as well.
Exactly. We decided to go for Milan.
Well, that's one of the best mates there is.
Absolutely, absolutely. We don't save on quality. And you can even choose from different colors of the kitchen.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yes.
Yeah, the quality is just incredible. Well, I mean, it is Boffy after all.
Let me just open some. Here you have the rubbish place.
Right.
Here we have the dishwasher.
Oh, that's Simiedi as well. Right, fine. Yeah, no, that's exactly what you want in your luxury loft apartment. So, talking shop, Lorenzo. I want to buy one of these beautiful apartments. How much is going to cost?
The cost is low for what you get because
Good.
these apartments are beautiful and the prices are very good.
Yeah.
You can get a one-bedroom apartment, what we call in Italy bilocale, for €500,000.
So 500,000 euros.
Exactly.
And how many square meters is that?
About 90 square meters.
And that is finished?
It's finished, but you can even buy the furniture of the best designers as an optional package for an extra cost.
So you can basically have your complete apartment finished with your furniture, key in hand.
Exactly.
And then just come and walk in with your suitcases and live in your beautiful apartment in the middle of Florence.
And I can tell you something else. You can even get plants inside your apartment when you arrive.
Oh.
Yes.
Really?
It's a green package.
It's a green package.
Yes, exactly.
I love that.
Yes.
Now let's talk about the other apartments, which are basically the loft apartments, so the two-bedroom apartments.
Okay, two bedrooms apartment are €700,000.
So 2 bedrooms are 700,000 euros.
Yes.
And then on top of that, you can have the furniture styled and you get some green inside as well. So it's a complete package.
Absolutely.
And are there any more expensive apartments?
Yes, there are even more expensive apartments, the 3 bedrooms and the penthouse, which start from 800,000 to 2 million.
So 800,000 for a 3-bedroom apartment?
Yes.
And how many square meters in a 3-bedroom apartment?
Between 130 to 170.
And then the penthouse apartments are going to be 2 million?
The biggest one, which is the most exclusive one, it's €2 million. Yes.
That's the one I want.
Yes. It's the best one.
It's the best one. And that has, I can sign now. And that has an outside terrace?
Yes, 180 square meter of terrace.
180 square meters in terrace. And do I get a view of
the Duomo, Palazzo Vecchio, all the hills,
Piazza Vecchio, all the hills? I get everything.
Everything.
And the twilight and the sunsets and the twinkles and stars and everything.
So beautiful.
Well, that's incredible. Wasn't this an amazing journey? I mean, what a development to find in the middle of Florence. This is something that you would normally find in a metropolis, maybe in London or Paris or Los Angeles or New York. So it's a really rare commodity. I hope you enjoyed this. I really did enjoy doing it, and a big thanks to Lorenzo.
Thanks
You've
for
been
coming.
fantastic. Thank you so much. My name is Nick Ferrand, and these are my Italian one-take property tours. Although it wasn't very one-take today, there was just so much to do. I hope you enjoyed this tour. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, would you be so kind and just, as I said, push those buttons, and that would help me so I could help you. Until the next tour, I'll see you very soon. Take care. Ciao.